Nah, man, you showed up just in time. In fact, you showed up at the very beginning. Oh. Alright, let me get out of here. I always have that little 5-minute period to allow people to, like, actually join before I commence. 8.3. Do you spend your points on stuff, Frozen? Okay, shit. I got spiders after me. Creeper PTSD kicks in. Alright. Duck underneath. Okay. Whew! Okay. Alright. I'm safe. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh. Alright then, I don't know where all your points go. Actually, you're no longer supposed to be sus. Let me undo that. I gotta find a way to automatically do that. Maybe on, like, stream shutdown or something, I could probably, like, do a sweep command to do that. Well, no, then I don't wanna... I don't know. I might have to make it just, like, a normal checklist thing that I do. You spent 2,000 on muting you, but you pussied out, so they got refunded. Whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa, hey. I think it's stupid if you can completely mute me and then, like, only other people can talk, right? Yesterday and, well, guys, yeah, today, this weekend was really weird, man. A lot of cock and nuts happened. And you know what? I thought it was hilarious. Actually, I want to give Cat access to this channel. Let me... Where the fuck is he? He's probably offline right now. I imagine Cat is, like, knocked the fuck out. Alright, I need to give him access to where I am. Alright, there's the Poland roll. Unblock you? Vita, I haven't blocked you. Okay, hang on. I think I need to fix something. I don't know how to fix this. Like, okay, Vita, I'm assuming you can hear me, but, like, I don't have you blocked nor banned. Are you timed out? Hang on. I'm gonna time you out for like 5 seconds to see if that, like, fixes it. Oh, you're on Vita Shadow Moon. Fuck. I'm confused. I wanna fix this because, you know, not being able to speak's pretty lame. Oh, I think, man, you gotta. I think that might be the problem. Here, try speaking now. Yeah, no, I recall when this happened. All right, what? SpongeBob, gotta love cock and nuts. God. Vita, are you still unable to talk? Oop, I see. Okay, that's buzzing. How much money did we raise for charity? Okay, you can talk now. Thank God. So we raised a total of $6,133, I believe, was the final number, which was I think over 1,000 more than the last time they did it. Hang on, I wanna switch music tracks real quick. I'm trying to remember, like, okay, it's this one. Yeah. I don't remember. I don't know how much I personally was responsible for. I think in total it was like it's probably close to 100. Because I did get a warden dropped on me, which was $60 from Pidge, so she did that to me. And I remember Vita doing the 11 to make me fucking float in the sky, which scared the shit out of me.
Pig, we're lost in the back rooms. Oh no.
Oh no, Sam, I gotta send you some clips, man. That SMP I was on was fucking wild.
Which SMP?
So, the 24-hour one.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yes. So, I woke back up from a 5-hour nap, and then Lackey goes, "Hey, I got married to this one person." I'm like, "This is like I'm like, it's like a Vegas wedding, where like no questions asked, and someone will officiate it." But I, we all got to spawn at one point, and everyone's spinning, and so like I had the genius idea to blast Jellyfish Jam through my fucking soundboard through the game, because we had the proximity voice chat mod.
Oh, brilliant.
It was really fucking funny.
Marriage in Minecraft? Is this LOM?
Lom?
LOM
The
was
minions.
weird.
Oh fuck the minions. Yeah. So you could right click and you could stack on top of people, right? Which naturally caused giant stacks of people. But earlier on yesterday there was a culted spawn where there was some dude dressed as Gru and there were 3 minions stacked on top of him with like minion voice changers.
Oh my god.
Did you ever end up spawning a warden on Crispy Normal? No, I never spawned a warden on him. Oh yeah, so you could for donations, right? You could donate to the charity, and some of them were useful for people, some of them were harmful. I think the most expensive harmful one was dropping a warden directly on somebody, wherever they were.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so imagine there's like 20 of us in the spawn area, like spinning in a circle, playing, like jamming out, right? And then I just see a warden drop in on somebody, and then you just see everyone scatter away, because those things hurt. At one point, I was going back and forth between the end and our base. My mom just died. Oh no, Vita, hang on, Vita, no, it's fine. I'm sorry I didn't have enough time to fucking do it. I need to go in there next time with like a solid plan of like of what I'm gonna fucking accomplish. But yeah, so there was that. And at one point, yeah, I'm going back and forth between the end, right? And I go back into the end, and I come in, and I just hear bump bump, bump bump, and I hear the warden sounds, and like someone spawned a warden onto the ender. So. Like, I managed to get away from the ward. I just stood still and then left. And then I get back to base and I'm like, don't go to the end.
I think they're very deadly, actually.
They hurt. They do like half of your health in like full armor.
I think Mojang in the latter years have been quite controversial, but that was a good addition.
No, I've genuinely never felt fear before.
I feel fear all the time.
Frozen, no.
Don't go.
He doesn't want to cure cancer. He's in Biowarden. SMH. Get Biowardens to cure cancer. Oh man, that was a blast.
That was a lot of fun.
One point, one of the dudes in the group, I hear him go, "Alright, I'll be right back," and he runs off in the woods towards a warden that was spawned on us when we were building our house, right? And, like, it's about 30 seconds later, he comes through the woods, and I just hear him go, fuck, 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 with a warden chasing him. I gotta clip it
And
out
then
of the whole VOD because it was really fucking stupid.
I
Yeah,
imagine the like zones where the wardens had spawned, you just avoid.
Spawn became a hellscape for a bit. Yes, Vita, it goes to the Cure Sarcoma charity. The warden tickling the balls was funny. Also, 118 caves are not bad. Like, I had some good exploration sessions down there.
Pretty fun actually, and they need more structures, but
I mean, what's up, Whelp? Yeah, no, that was, the 1.18 caves are good. Will you stop doing your Alzheimer's walking stream? That sounds bad out of context, Vita. What other stupid shit happened? There's the Gru cult. Oh, I might switch it to that honestly, cause like, you know, I've also unfortunately had an uncle pass away from cancer,
oh no.
so there's also some stuff here that I can do. Bro, it's gonna take you forever. Exactly. That's why it's the perfect thing to do. Ah shit, filter's on.
Nick's very good at doing things that take forever.
I'm really good at doing it. I have a particular set of skills. You know what's funny? During the base exploration, we did one thing, and like me loading the chunks, I was the fastest at doing it, right? So everybody else would stack on top of me while we were riding in the boat, and so I became like the navigator. And like I'm just going there, I'm like, man, even here, I'm still exploring around, walking in straight lines, looking for something.
I mean, you're a professional walker, Vic.
I mean, yeah, it's in my my Twitter bio, bro. Alpha beta terrain is better than current. Fight me, also. Sorry, for your loss. Oh, sorry, Vita. I understand. God damn it, Frozen. Oh man, I had a blast though.
It sounded like a great time.
I slept for like 5 hours, so like I went to bed at midnight, woke up at 5, got back on, and then very very funnily forgot to actually like switch the scene to the correct one, so I was just recording a black screen for like 50 minutes. So it has the audio, but no visuals. Because I'm a dumb. Some people didn't sleep, which like I wanted to sleep because you know, as much as I love being fucking delirious, like it's really difficult to make decisions when you've been awake for a day.
Who needs sleep, to be honest?
Okay, not everyone's you, bro.
Look, once you haven't slept since they were 14, you kind of become immune to it.
I haven't
just
slept
gotta,
since
like-
middle school.
Probably should go to bed, actually. I won't.
See, I probably should go to bed, but I won't.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's why I did that. So I just took a nap in the afternoon. And now I'm good to go for the rest of the evening. I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna help Argrid try and fix the compiler. And fix my own compiler. You have a breathing addiction? Dude, I can't stop. Oxygen. Oxygen.
I don't breathe oxygen.
You have a breathing intolerance? God. Oh, we eventually decided on a name for our base location. Would you like to know what it was? It was a beautiful name. We named it Cock Tropica. Oh, man, you should... I'll see if I can find it, but we eventually drove one of the people in the group insane because we wouldn't stop making jokes about cock and nuts.
That's not like the pinnacle of humor. What do you mean?
So, like, I, I look outside, because, like, she kept, like, disappearing, and, like, all I saw was, like, a rail of blocks leading the warden that we trapped in a cave over to the house. And then I just hear her, like, scream out that she was sick of it, and then, like, the warden fucking attacked us, so we just made too many cock and nuts jokes. Didn't stop me, though. Cool, a lot of spring. It was so fucking stupid. So, like, the voice proximity chat mod, like, there's some times where I found it annoying to use, like, if I wanted to walk far away from somebody to, like, go fish or something, like, I wouldn't be able to speak to anybody unless they came with me. Or, it did lead to funny moments, though. Like, let's say someone dies of fall damage, right? Well, what you do is what you get a perfectly cut scream because, like, their fucking their mic cuts off after
That's
they die.
fantastic.
It's so funny, just ah!
I remember we did a UHC at
I
one point.
I heard
too.
somebody goes, "Oh fuck," and then just gone into the ether. Does it have Doppler effect? No, but it does have directional audio, which can be confusing. What'd you say, Sam? We did UHC.
I remember us doing a UHC with proximity, and that was really dumb.
God, Proc's voice chat is interesting.
Just
Oh,
remember
fuck.
hearing Kevin distantly in the like having a conversation really quietly.
You gotta like whisper to anyone nearby. I'm a cock and balls mechanic. Okay, it's an interesting job title if I've ever heard one. I should probably replace this armor set. Oh man, I had a blast though. 100% worth it. L. Oh, so we had there was the final PvP arena, right? You want to know what two structures were built the most often throughout that thing? Two things. We had crosses and penises that were just built. I'm looking at this shit, I'm like, the duality of man.
It is the pinnacle of like humor throughout human history, to be honest.
Hey, sometimes phalluses are funny.
They are funny.
I mean, hey, the Romans put them on statues. Or not statues. They put them on, like, lampposts, right?
Yeah. Not just the Romans as well.
Oh, of course. Was it also the Greeks?
Yeah, Greeks did it quite a lot. Minoans did it a lot.
I mean, sometimes it's just really fucking funny. Based Romans. Romans did a lot of things. Some of them were not based. Some of them were based. You know, it was based? Salting the earth around Carthage. Ow. Oh shit, I need to deviate. Hydration. Don't worry, I still got a full glass of water here.
Oh, I could use some
Room
water.
temperature.
I might deliberately dehydrate myself so I can get that satisfying water drink.
Dude, you ever like get the water drink at 4 a.m. when your throat is dry as hell?
Oh, you know what? That might be me now.
Cause like, I don't have a nightstand for one, but I'll also just I'll wake up at 4 a.m. usually to like just go take a piss real quick, then go back to sleep. But sometimes my throat's like just dry, so like I'll go out, pour a little bit of like cold water in the cup, and then just like drink it real quick in my fridge, then go back to sleep. I'm like that hits different. Like you can't describe the absolute just endorphin rush going into your brain from drinking that cold water.
Honestly, water is the
The hell,
superior
Moji?
drink.
Water
I
is
only
the
really drink.
water's the nectar of the gods.
I don't really drink soda anymore either. I just drink water and orange juice. A copious amount of orange juice.
With or without the pulp.
I love the pulp.
Dude, pulp's
Hey,
good.
Flax, do you like this? Do you like pulp?
Hey, Splax, do you like pulp?
I don't like France. I simply don't like it. I think France is the worst thing God has ever created, and I don't even believe in God. The universe exists for a reason. France is not the reason. Every country on this planet has a functioning society and a reason to exist. France does not. It is the embodiment of evil itself. I do not like France. If France was a person, it would be Godfrey Baguma. Too many pickpockets, weirdos, and overall shitty people. France? More like what the fuck. I cannot express my hatred of France enough. God confound me if I ever have to interact with a French person. Tell me, name one thing France has been good for since its creation at the start of the Earth. Tell me why, when that meteor hit the Earth and wiped out the dinosaurs, it decided to make France as well. Why did we have to discover France? It didn't exist. It even has the highest income tax in the world. It's useless. Thank you for listening to my speech, and remember, reject France.
Average Englishman during the 14th century.
True.
Did you see? Someone made a map today after the World Cup finale of like a map of France, and then you see Corsica was claimed by Argentina.
I did see that one actually.
Also,
Just-
average Englishman at the turn of the 19th century
Did they not? Oh, they hated France then too.
is Napoleon.
You know, they
I miss-
really only began to like France because of one reason: Germany.
Yeah.
The
I miss when
Germans
we
bringing
invaded
enemies
France.
together.
It was fun to invade France when we were born.
Dude, I can't believe France got invaded again. You stopped using Twitter? Oh. You should go there. It's a hellscape right now. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. I didn't really care about the World Cup, but like, you know, I only cared for one reason. It was the US won. I don't like soccer,
Why,
but
why would they
I
make
will
a
root
cup
for
of the
us.
world if they aren't going to drink out of it?
Just a big globe. Hey, Twitter's great right now. We get last second policy decisions by one person. It's really funny. Like I come off stream and
Something like
all I see was like
80% of Twitter staff has like either been laid off or
quit.
quit, and the only ones who are left are people who are here on work visas and literally can't quit, or they'd have to leave the country.
It's fantastic.
So what you're saying is it's like a solid maybe like year or so before like Twitter's just completely like bust.
Quiet.
Twitter will still like limp along, but it's slowly going to become less relevant. Like, isn't MySpace technically still a thing that exists, or
Not
AOL?
nice people.
Oh, easily.
Yeah, MySpace still exists, but like, yeah, you're right. If there's software problems and like they don't have the people to fucking fix it. Yeah.
Holy shit, MySpace
Or,
looks
like,
weird.
AOL, AIM.
Yeah, I'm fine with Twitter dying. I don't really give a shit. I'm just here for the fireworks. Spider.
If you were a cool kid back in like the 2000s, you would have used IRC.
God. You know, I decided I was really fucking bored the other day because I was stuck at work. It was like Wednesday. and I decided to read the chat logs, the RC chat logs from like the very same day that Notch started working on pre-classic Minecraft on that one weekend in May.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, you can see him talking to like other people about like how to do like certain things like chunks. And like I eventually like found the line where he's like, okay, 16 by 16 is the like the best number.
No, the IRS isn't here anymore. Bernie Sanders passed a law that abolished the IRS.
Shit. Might have to vote for Bernie Sanders now.
You see, they were trying to abolish ICE, but they got the wrong government agency, so they abolished the IRS instead.
Sorry, wrong three-letter government agency that starts with an I.
Yeah.
IRS, IRC, you streaming again? Of course I am, Pidge. I still gotta walk 20,000 blocks.
I saw you to.
See, I didn't stream for 24 hours straight. I have the energy still. It's either that or I've done massive amounts of cocaine and I can't stop.
Sweet.
You decide. Okay, turn the filter off.
Is your child texting about dying horribly in a trench? Know their code. LOL. Lost our lieutenant. WTF. Where the friend? LMAO. Let's make an offensive. Raffle. Russia out for Lenin. OMG. Oh, mustard gas. THX.
Mustard
Tank have
gas!
exploded. LMK. Love my Kaiser. BRB. Brits are bastards.
Love my Kaiser. Oh my god. Ah, I see the German strategy. Oh shit. Oh yeah, Spammo. The night before the event, so like on Friday night, the dude's PC caught on fire.
Oh.
Well, I mean, not exactly, but like it basically was about to catch fire. It shut off randomly, and then they were debugging it and like putting it back together, and we turned it on at one point with the GPU plugged in, and it started smoking.
Now, I'm no expert. I don't think it's gonna do that.
I'm only an expert in some fields, and my expertise in electronics isn't with computers, but I don't think smoke is good. I think it was like a short in the GPU fan that was causing that, but it was like that's not supposed to happen. Ah, the German strategy. Ah, yes. Can I get some Panzer chocolate?
Gonna read this fic, but I'm gonna DM it to you. This is funny, but it's really fucked up.
Is it like not Twitch safe?
I don't know. I'd be in a little on the safe side here.
Yeah, that is that's a little on the on the
Oh,
TOS side.
That's a bit on the spicy side.
That's a spicy meatball. Yes, mamma mia.
Mamma mia, I accidentally dropped a nuke on the French.
Have you ever listened to the Cock and Balls jam? No, I've not. Is it like the Jellyfish jam, but better? Mojang, you're giving Vita a run for their money with the curse messages. I think you might be more cursed. I didn't think I'd ever fucking say that sentence aloud. Oh yeah, it was a sheep.
Remember, guys, if you donate $99 to Fig, you can get the first ever exclusive Far Lens NFT trading card.
Oh boy. Hey, wait a minute. That doesn't. I need a message record.
We give Hollywood and TV a lot of flack for being unrealistic about how they portray any given narrative. But nope, not Ohio. First time I went there to see my brother, the whole goddamn time I was like, I feel like I've seen this already. Just the most. Imagine a small town, maybe it has a factory, maybe it's a farming town. It doesn't matter. Imagine a small town, eerie ass vibes the entire time. Yes, hello, this is a small town. You have a farm. Yeah, things have changed since they closed the plant. Your children yearn for the big city. You live in Ohio. Got it. TV
Ohio.
adequately prepared me for Ohio.
Fucking Ohio, dude. Who the fuck messaged me? God damn. Oh god. The fucking do that tomorrow. Don't really care. Whew.
Yep.
Think I might need more sleep. Nope, boats were added in Alpha 1.0.6. I'm distinctly using this version so I don't have boats. No beds, no boats. Only suffering. Oh hell yeah, the Pens lost today? Man, it's a good fucking day. Okay, hang on. I need to prepare to troll Gabby. I like how I have a folder that's in my documents called "Important Do Not Delete" in all caps. Motherfucker, where the hell is it? it's called Text Pens Lost. Oh, Splax, I used jellyfish jam today multiple times.
Yes, jellyfish jam.
I'll tell you the whole story. I'll relay it again. Where the fuck is this? I need to get my thing ready to go. Hang on. Pens. All right. I am not a cock addict.
I am not a cock addict.
Do the opinions of people in anime profile pictures matter? No, Frozen, they don't. Ready. All right. All right, that was great. You're a ball addict? I'm sorry for your crippling addiction. All right, yeah. So the jellyfish jam thing. There is a command that was called /spin, where I think it would place you above where you were, and then like it would place your model onto an armor stand that was just spinning in a circle, right, while facing the ground. And everyone started doing it in the spawn point, and so like people were starting to play music. So I then began playing Jellyfish Jam just out through my soundboard into the game.
Oh my
There,
god.
there was like a solid like 20-30 people just spinning in a circle, and you just hearing
Nice.
that was my use of Jellyfish Jam. God, okay. Let me get down this thing. But yeah, the soundboard was beautiful. I need to add more clips to that thing so I can have more sounds to use. Oh shit. Oh, fuck. I hate these things, man. Alright, I should be far enough around.
This jitter looks so tame compared to what I'm used to now from your original run.
It's only bad when he goes sideways too, at least for now.
Yeah.
What's funny is I could easily fix it.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not my name. I could easily fix it, but I choose not to because the jitter is part of the experience, you know.
Then you'd be doing an inauthentic cheated run.
Splex, I've already modified the GUI class.
Yeah, but like, you would have like an actual effect on gameplay if you remove the jitter. It wouldn't be authentic.
I've also already fixed the falling sand problem. Which, if you could believe it.
I believe it.
Yeah, because you can't reload the world to stop the infinite falling sand. So I had to fix block sand and entity falling sand. No, I just double casted both of them and fixed the problem. As long as it, like, you know, lets me actually fucking move. Current Minecraft limits feel not rewarding as just me. Yeah, no, the world border is significantly more underwhelming than the Farlands are. Farlands are goated, to be honest. World border is, like, far away, but, like, you know, it's not nearly as iconic, I feel. Alright, I need to fucking figure out I need to figure out the pathing for my compiler. If it's already pointing the path to Java 8 JDK, then it's probably something with the Java path in program files, where it's pointing to 18 instead of 8. In case you don't know, the compiler I've been using has been using Java 18 for the recompile, when for one it shouldn't, because I've pointed it to a Java 8 JDK.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why, because, like, I realized this whenever I started using it, because, like, I would throw it into the jars, right, and then it was like, you can't use this version of Java because the class file version is, like, too high, and I'm like, the fuck? And, like, I was compiling it with class version 62. I'm just like, that's weird. And I'm like, oh, why is it using Java 18? I was like, whatever. So, like, I just bumped up the Java version from 8 to 18 for whenever I'm playing, and, like, I've noticed no problems. I've had zero issues with it. Arkred, however, insists on you using Java 8 because it's Arkred, and he's extremely stubborn for no reason. But, like, actually setting it up to use the JDK for the recompile is annoying, because you have to fucking go in and edit the system environment variables within Windows.
Oh yeah, that's a pain.
Yeah, I know. I'm just, like, I don't understand, like, why it did that in the first place. But I was like, whatever. It works. I don't really care. Well, I gotta fucking figure out why it's still doing that. Then at the very least, if Arkred can't get his shit working, I can fucking at least compile the whole client. Nope. Oh shit. I know my filter's on. Thought I had the night filter on. sword. Alright, hopefully I don't get fucking eaten into the void.
I remember when Fig said it's Morbin time and morbed his way to the far lands. Good times.
That was one of the moments of all time.
Yeah, that was one of the moments of all time. Minecraft really is one of the games of all time.
Minecraft truly is one of the games. You ever heard of that really like weird three-dimensional shape called the Morbius strip?
Oh yeah, the Morbius strip.
The Morbius strip. It's my favorite shape. Cat would occasionally find a modded item that was called Mobius fuel, and he kept calling it Morbius fuel.
Morbius.
You're getting porn account bot follows on the Skindex. What on earth? What? That is an interesting one. I don't think I've ever heard of that happening. The fucking Skindex. That's fucking wild. You should probably report those though, because you know kids are fucking using that site most assuredly to get fucking skins. Yeah, it's probably some automated system that's going on there, Frozen. Oh, wow. It's a nice little landscape. Ooh. I don't know. Maybe you're just unlucky. Damn it.
I was rewatching Bismuth's first video on the A button challenge before, and I think it's kind of interesting how as far as we know, the first the A button challenge was come up with in 2000, but it wasn't for another 13 years that someone actually tried to answer the question, how many A presses does it take to beat Super Mario 64?
That's a really old challenge, like, what, 2 decades? I think the unfortunate thing is that it's like we're reaching the upper limits
Yeah, so
of like the bounds of what's possible. Based on
the Super
current
Mario
knowledge of
64 A button
technicals.
challenge was originally like a fun little distraction for the guys at the time who were frequenting the Mario Kart 64 IRC channel. One of which was Alex Penev, who's like a really important Mario Kart 64 speedrunner who's actually still around today and
Yeah.
contributed some research to Bismuth's video.
I remember. I bet he probably had a lot of knowledge of that community.
Yeah,
back at that
originally,
time.
like, the A button challenge was just for Bob-omb Battlefield. And then later it eventually got expanded to other courses.
Unless there's like some weird oversights in the code they can fucking like find to like exploit it, then we're approaching the upper bounds.
They do find, like, new stuff occasionally.
Yeah, but I
But
mean, we've also had the fully
The remaining A presses are just in, like, areas so devoid of resources, there's really nothing you can work with.
Yeah, I mean, like what was it? The lethal lava land inside the volcano star.
Yeah.
Like that one is pretty fucking wild. Like the sheer like fact that it barely works based off of like.
Yeah, there were, like, so many things that came so close to not working.
Yeah, like there's an extreme amount of like you have to they have to put a lot of creativity into their use of the exploits to see if they can like weave their way around problem areas.
Yeah.
It's really impressive, to be honest.
Yeah, the A-Button Challenge was first conceived in 2000, and the earliest A-Press count we have for all 120 stars is in 2008, but that was only considering every star in isolation. That was not considering castle movement or optimal pairings of the 100 coin star.
Well, you can reach pretty much every course without pressing A except for like TTC, right? And Rainbow Red.
So, nowadays there are only 5 castle movement A presses, but originally there were 23. To give you some examples of ones that have been saved over time, 2 to pound the pillars, to drain the moat.
Right. They found ways to save that one.
Yeah, it turns out that you can just bring MIPS all the way over to the pillars,
I'm sorry,
and then you
what?
can, like, drop MIPS, get pushed off, and ground pound.
Why the fuck does that work?
It's really stupid. But, also, Tiny Huge Island. Originally it was 6 A presses, and now it's down to 0.
Damn.
Yeah. The difference for that is because you need an A press to enter the huge painting, and later they eventually found a way to, like, reach the mainland from the tiny painting.
Yeah, wasn't it the star clip?
Yeah, the star clip.
Which wait, can't you? Oh, you can only summon the 100 coin star one time. You can't summon a blue version of the star, can you?
There is, like, one specific exception to that, but in general, yes.
What's the exception?
So, it never ended up being useful, so it was out of the scope of Bismuth's history series, but on the original Japanese version of the game, you can keep, like, bringing the coin count up overflow it all the way down into like negative 32,000, and then bring it all the way back up to positive 100. And then it'll spawn another 100 coin star. But this requires a source of infinite coins.
That's also like what? Close to fucking 60,000. That's over 65,000 coins.
Yes.
That's a long time to get that many coins.
But yeah, like an example of a renewable infinite coin source would be the piranha plants in Tiny Huge Island. If you kill them on like the very last frame before they go into the ground, you get their coins, but then they still respawn.
Mm.
Or the cork boxes, the little cork boxes you can pick up and throw. If you like grab them on the same frame they break, you get the coins, but they'll like still respawn.
It's funny that like this entire challenge is like the real minimum is well outside the scope of human feasibility.
Yeah. There is a real-time A button challenge, and that's
I
currently
fell
at
asleep.
79 A presses.
Okay, I fell asleep at my desk, so I'm going to bed. Bye bye.
Bye.
Good night, Sam.
See you next year.
See you next year.
See you next year.
No, like at this point, it's more of like a technical challenge of like, are we able to fucking overcome it?
Yeah. But yeah, humans have been able to actually able to pull off some really cool and crazy strategies. And so the real-time A button challenge, A press count for like only A presses that have been saved in a full single segment, like single start run, is 79.
It's not bad, considering what it was like.
If you allow save states, then it could go a fair bit lower.
I imagine save states are not allowed for a speed run.
Yeah, you're allowed to start from a save state, but the entire star must be done in a single segment. But yeah, it wasn't until Pen and Koic that anyone actually considered like how many A presses do you need to beat the whole game?
Pan and Koic is like a linchpin of this entire story too.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pan and Koic, for teaching me how floats work.
Yeah, Pen and Koic, he's the guy who like started it all. He revolutionized the A button challenge, and he's still fucking around today.
The boom of the
If an
Farlands
improvement
hurts your
gets
eyes?
found, Pen and
Yeah.
Koic is usually the guy who has to task it. Technically, there's like no official rule that Pan and Koic is the only one who's allowed to impose improvements, but
It's
usually ends up falling to him because he's like the most experienced and he's kind of the figurehead of the A button challenge.
he's the one with the most technical expertise with it.
Yeah.
The amount of work that goes into those tasks is like, in terms of just sheer like hours worked on, is just ridiculous. Like, honest to God, man. Boy,
They-
fucking night cycle.
And kind of also another thing, not really related to the A button challenge, but another thing that the Mario 64 tasks have been slowly working on for a while is a new 120 star task.
Oh,
It's been
really?
like slow progress because it's not like a super high priority, and also if any improvement to the early stars gets found, then you have to incorporate that and figure out how to resync everything. But I think pretty much every star except about like half of the 100 coin stars has been like retasked since the original 120 star task in 2012.
I mean, yeah, it's been like over a
And-
decade of improvements.
Yeah, there's been 3.5 minutes of improvements,
Let's see.
which is pretty fucking crazy.
Especially when you consider the whole scope of the challenge.
Yeah. Yeah. I know you've watched Bismuth's explanation of the one key task, so you probably remember the overflow jump.
Overflow
That actually
jump.
ends up being useful in a couple places in a 120-star run.
Overflow jump? You talking about like jumping up and then like you're in vertical parallel
You jump
universe?
down into a negative parallel universe,
Okay,
a
so
vertical parallel universe, and then you get
negative
snapped
EPU.
back up to the main path.
Yeah, okay, yeah, because it always snaps you up. So you can't even ever exist in a VPU.
You can exist in a positive vertical parallel universe. It's a
But
lot
not a-
harder to get there,
But not a
but
negative?
not a negative.
Oh, is it because it just automatically snaps up to the 0 plane?
Yeah, because of like the way fucking floor detection works, it just snaps you back up to the horizontal PU grid.
Okay. Or I guess in this case, just 0.
Now there is technically one other thing that can happen, which is if you don't get there through a jump and instead you get down there through rotational displacement, like the lethal lava land thing but downward instead of upwards, due to the specific like order of events in a frame, the water upwarp gets triggered because the default water level, if there's no water in the level, is negative 11,000. But there's no floor there, so you just get out of bounds killed.
That's why,
When
like,
you-
whenever you're doing shit like that, like, knowing the order of events within, like, any kind of, like, time frame is, like, extremely important, because, like, that's how you...
Yeah, the only reason we know like what the exact order of events in a frame is because they fully decompiled Mario 64's code and reconstructed it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know about that. What was their process with that? Did they build the machine code and then, like, reverse it?
So
I forget their process, because
You
they
can-
had to reverse engineer it from, like, another
Yeah.
source.
you can get like when you compile code, the resulting machine code does not save like any of the variable or class names.
Right, it's just gonna be ones and zeros.
It just gets turned into like memory addresses. And so when you try to decompile the code, the resulting code you get is like accurate to the structure, but you're not going to have any of the original variable name. So they had to painstakingly reconstruct like everything and figure out what everything means.
So they had the machine code, they decompiled it, but they didn't have any of the original, like, variables.
Yeah, they didn't have any of the original variable
I mean,
names.
I assume because they didn't have access to any kind of mappings with the decompiler. Because
So,
it's all proprietary.
They had to use like a combination of like guesswork, experimental like verification, and it's like a lot of memory addresses were already known and verified by combining like an emulator with cheat engine.
Oh, because then you can see the memory addresses with cheat engine.
Yeah.
That's extremely fucking, like, tedious.
Back in the old days, before there were like proper task tools to track everything, Pan used to use cheat engine to keep track of like some of the relevant variables he wanted to see.
I mean, yeah, it's the only way you're gonna be able to view that information.
This movement by itself is like fairly bare bones. It's only like the additional tools on top that have been developed over the years that allow them to see so much shit.
Oh yeah, especially like whenever they're using hopes
Yeah.
or like all the other camera tools or whatnot that allow them to get greater field of view.
It's kind of interesting, like
Because you're gonna need specialized software.
Alex
for
kind
dealing
of at
with
one
this stuff.
point mentioned that like a lot of the stuff with like hopes and cloning and hat in hand, that was actually found originally by glitch hunters back in like the very early days of the game. But they didn't have the context to understand like what it meant or how it worked, so they didn't know how to apply it.
Yeah. Again, it's where specialized software comes in.
Yeah. It wasn't until Panda started, like, taking a much deeper dive behind the scenes and looking at, like, the relevant memory addresses that they found out what was happening.
Yeah, because they're like observing. They're basically like they're performing the actions and then seeing what is being executed like in each address.
Yeah.
Because then you can figure out, okay, what exactly is happening at like a really really low level,
Mm-hmm.
and then understand how you can use that elsewhere.
And, something else that was outside the scope of Bismuth's video is the DS version, where a fucking 0 press run is possible, but it takes like 20,000 years.
Huh?
Okay, I need to go get a water. I'll be back in a minute and I'll explain.
Fuck, you know what? I'll grab some water too. I'll be back in a second. Splax, you back? Splax, you're my walls. Get out of my walls! Ah, God. Alright, I will continue in a second. Alright, let's carry on.
VZ.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Okay, so on the Nintendo 64 version of Mario 64, there is a pool of 240 object slots. Objects are placed into the first available slot. When a slot is no longer being used, it's marked as vacant.
Why 240?
Sounds simple enough.
Is there like reserve slots?
I don't know why they made it 240. They just
That seems, you feel like I feel like it'd be like a signed number.
and, if all the object slots are filled and the game tries to spawn another object, the game will crash.
Right. Okay, that's how you can
And
also
there-
the optimal crash. Right.
It's actually possible to achieve this, like, fairly easily in real time, without, like, any special glitches or whatever required. You just need to get in, like, a specific spot in Tall Tall Mountain where the Monty Moles will just endlessly throw their pebbles off the edge.
Right. Right.
Anyway, on the DS version, every object has a unique ID that is a 32-bit integer.
Okay, so
And
you can have 2.1 billion objects.
and an object is identified by its unique ID. And so,
Or I guess.
if you have, like, say, a fire spitter spawn fire for hundreds of years, eventually it will overflow the object ID, and then you can have, like, Yoshi eat the fire, and when he spits it out, the game thinks that the fire is actually the star.
Oh, okay.
Depending on the course, this takes like hundreds of years of real time. A full game run with all of the uses of that glitch is estimated to take around 20,000 years.
Hey, you know, that's only like about twice as long as civilization's been around.
Yeah.
Imagine being
Meanwhile-
part of like a sacred order that's designed to like pass down this speed run.
Meanwhile, on the Nintendo 64, a full 14A press run right now is estimated to take about 58 hours.
That's significantly less than 20,000 years.
Yeah. And
Dang.
the longest star is Elevated Tour in the Volcano, which takes 26 hours.
Is that because of speed buildup that has to be done?
Yeah, you have to run into a bully for 21 hours.
That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, and after that, you've got, Stomp on the Thwomp is about, like, 6.5 hours. Watch Rolling Rock is about 5.5 hours. You've got a couple stars that are around, like, 3 hours, and then it starts dropping down more. Some of the fastest stars are around, like, 10 seconds.
Jesus Christ.
Like, in Wet Dry World, shocking arrow lifts. Literally nobody uses the intended method to collect the star, everyone uses the fucking teleporter. There's some, like, moving arrow platforms that are supposed to be, like, the intended way to get to the star, but everyone just fucking takes the teleporter and drops down from above.
Oh, I realized something, Splex.
Yeah?
For the foliage colorizer, and I assume for the grass colorizer, if you pass a pure white image, the colorizer just does nothing. And
Interesting.
I realized this because I was talking to Arca because he wanted a very specific cherry blossom texture, so I worked on the code to map that correctly to the terrain PNG, and I was like, okay, we're gonna have to like tweak the pink of the base texture because it's still gonna get passed into the colorizer method. And then I was like, wait a minute, because I remember that when I tested it and I got it actually working, that it still was like the full color lilac squares, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
and it wasn't white because I never disabled the fucking leaf texture or the fucking color maps that it was given. I still have to include the color map because, like, it's either, like, it gets the image, or it just fucking renders it entirely as black.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, yeah, like, a white image for the colorizers does nothing. So it's effectively disabling it. Like, I told him that. I was like, oh, cool. That means that you can just make a texture and, like, make the colors absolute there, and then not have to worry about, like, having colorizer called on it. This is gonna take me years? Yeah, it's gonna take me about three-ish? Something like that. What's up, Gavin? I haven't seen you since a couple hours ago. Now this is what I do. This is my life. I've estimated it to be about 3.4 years.
Big wanted to see how long he could take while still being faster than Kurt.
Oh, that's kind of funny. I did it twice. No, assuming I don't die. I'm gonna cross 10% on Saturday. It looks like though.
Kurt is estimated to reach the far lands around like 2030, 2035. You know, you've got time.
Yeah, I got time. I can walk there a few more times before he'll make it.
Yeah.
Imagine walking to the Firelands 3 separate fucking times.
It's not enough.
I can't. I'm like a man with an addiction here.
I can't stop until Dream tells me I can stop.
What's the current record for RSG in Minecraft now? It's starting to get absurdly low.
I think it's 815.
At some point, we're gonna hit like a ceiling.
True, but that's not going to be for a long time.
Yeah, cause like I don't know. A lot of it boils down more to the player's skills than like finding new routes.
So 815 is the world record right now.
Not even that, just
Theoretically, with like an absolutely perfect God seed where everything possible aligns and perfect execution, you could probably get around like a 5-minute time, maybe even a sub 5.
Yo, someone's mentioning to pull that sub 5. Shit.
A category extension called filtered seed glitchless, where like the seeds are, you use like a seed finder to filter out seeds so you can get one that has like some specific attributes guaranteed. And it's like not completely accurate to a theoretical RSG limit because you can take some things for granted that you wouldn't be able to take for granted in a real RSG run. But it shows that like a sub 5 is technically possible. .446 is the filtered seed glitch world record.
Jeez, that's pretty fucking good. I found a relatable fucking meme, dude.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me send this to you.
Yes, true.
That's a fucking pig. Oh, I was trying to change the step sound for a block of grass within the winter to be the snow step sound, or I guess cloth. But in order for me to do that, I was going to have to change its declaration in the block instance field, and it's labeled as public static final. And so I was like, what if I make it not final? And then I did that, and then like the game like crashed at runtime. I was like, okay, the game did not like when I did that.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I just outright can't change that because it's listed in the grass constructor. There's nothing I can fucking do about it. And like, it's in an instance field. It's not within a. I might be able to throw it into like a. No, I don't think I can throw it into a if else. I basically gave up on the endeavor though. I was like, yeah, that's just not worth trying to fucking like change that around just to get the sound to change. Oh boy, I fucking love nighttime. Yeah, I haven't seen any monoliths for a while either. You see those before, right, Splax?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look really fucking strange. I think their cause is really funny. Where it's just the ground getting too fucking flat. No, creeper. Hey, Splax, do you know if,
Yeah.
So, the way I've coded the fucking, seasons thing is that it points to different images based off system time month. But, like, I'm wondering if, like, that will... If, like, I'm playing the game at, like, say, midnight on, say, March 1st, or say, like, February 28th, and it rolls to March, like, will I have to reload the game, or will it just, like, fucking, like, immediately, like, switch the fucking grass color next render cycle?
I assume it would just switch the next render cycle, but I don't actually know for sure.
Yo, thanks for the sub, Arcrid. I think it would switch next render cycle.
I don't see why it wouldn't switch render cycle.
Because it is the I don't know if the colorizer method is always being called during runtime. I feel like
I don't know the specifics of how often that method gets called, but the next time the method gets called.
I feel like it's always being called because, like, it has to keep the color the correct thing, right?
I mean, knowing Notch is probably always being called. Notch didn't care about optimization.
I mean, I feel like if it isn't being called, then, like, new chunks would load as grayscale, and that would look stupid.
Yeah.
So probably, like, a chunk load would fucking force the colorizer to be called, and then it would be like, oh shit, it's no longer March, it's April. And then it would, like, swap the colors over next render cycle. I don't know, I have no way of testing this until, like, fucking the end of February. Or I guess I could test it, like, on Valentine's Day. I might stay awake just so I can fucking see the results. I am, in fact, not changing the system time, because I don't want to, like... I don't want to have to fucking deal with that headache again. Hi, Arkard. You better pin your Java 8 message.
Oh my god, this is the most cursed thing I've ever seen. World Conquest in EU4 with no admin tech and no ideas.
Huh? That? I have several questions. Who's the sweat that did this? Which mobile is whack? I
His
agree.
username is Pure Anger, which is honestly very relatable.
Oh, hey, Arkred. Remember how you're telling me about how Reddit keeps trying to fucking get people to use the app? Yeah, it no longer displays dark mode correctly on mobile or on mobile Chrome. It's now like white instead of the normal dark theme. This happened like maybe a week or two ago. Yeah, no, I refuse to fucking switch it. They can go fuck themselves. I'm not downloading the app. I will continue to view it in mobile. Instead, I will suffer and burn my eyes at night while I'm reading through Reddit before I go to sleep. Become ungovernable. Commit piracy. Do drugs, commit crimes.
Do crimes, commit drugs.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hey, Arkard. Question for you. If we just can't get your fucking retro MCP thing to work, do you want me to, like, reconfigure mine to Java 8, which I will work on after this, and then just have me compile the things we need? Or do you want to go the harder route of using MCP and then me telling you what code to fucking inject at which spots? Which, honestly, please don't choose that option. That sounds far worse than anything else. That's not what I said, Arkard. I said using MCP since yours recompiles on 8. Wait, a question. Did you have to point any variable paths for MCP, or did it just, like, fucking come with a JDK for recompile? You set it up in early 2016? Jesus Christ. I would like to be able to get Retro MCP working for you, because it's a really nice tool. And it's gonna continue to serve us up until 1.2. Oh boy. Yeah, as long as we get a nice working product at the end. In that case, until everything's working again, I guess I'll have to be there for the color testing. I never said tonight, but I'm down for tomorrow. Because I assume we're also doing movie night. Well, no, Tile's busy. Yeah, I guess we can do color testing. Fuck yeah. Alright, and I won't be busy doing anything else. Yo. What? Okay, you're speaking Japanese again. Yo, Arkrid, we should... I can't wait to see what cherry blossom design you make, since you can just make it absolute based off the texture color. You don't have to worry about it being grayscale now. I'll just give it a I'll just give it a white image for the colorizer. Actually, I could probably just point it to winter leaves. I don't even need the cherry blossom image in there, so I can probably fucking change that section of code. Cool. No, I didn't realize that that's, like, it works like that until, like, I stepped away from a computer and I was getting water from the fridge. I was just like, wait a minute. It was pink whenever I was testing the fucking texture map. I don't know, man. The colorizer's weird. I thought passing it a clear image would be like, ah, yes, nothing. But instead it just rendered it as black. Well, I don't know. It was hard to tell because, like, all the times I'd seen white was in the winter. So, like, I assumed it was being passed white. Yeah, either way, Pog News. That gives you better granularity, too, with the leaf texture. You can have, like, different colors in there, like, with subtlety. You ever think of how Twitch killed Pog? I do think about how Twitch killed Pog. I know, everyone uses their own rendition of it. Speaking of PogChamp, at work, like, I think the other week, like, one of the dudes was about to drop a meme in our group chat, but I looked over at his computer and he had like a full-blown image of PogChamp pulled up. I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? Like, why are you pulling up Gutex? That's what your tax dollars are going towards. You can thank us for our service. Yeah, whatever. Let's jump. I guess I have to fucking swim the ocean. Oh, fuck. Ace Blacks. Wake up.
Yo,
I think I found a monolith.
a monolith?
Yeah, no, that looks like a monolith.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty decently sized one. All hail the magic monolith. Shit. You ever notice it's really weird how fucking flat the area is around it, man.
Do these like only occur in flat areas?
Yeah, you know their cause, right?
Isn't it like some kind of weird overflow thing?
Not an overflow per se, but basically the the value in terms of the height approaches 0 and then goes under 0. And then that's what causes these, is where that value
Ah.
dips into the negatives.
It doesn't know how to deal with a negative value, so it just like causes a monolith.
Pretty much. In fact, I want to take a screenshot of this. Alright. Let me post this inside a domain chat.
Just watching this all Mario Superstar themes medley.
Oh shit.
1985, 2015.
1924. Post this on Twitter. I love seeing stupid shit like this.
There's actually so many fucking games on here. In this 35-minute video, you have 36 minutes. You have the themes for Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 2, Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario World, Super Mario World Star World, Super Mario Kart, Super Mario All-Stars, Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, Super Mario RPG, Super Mario 64, Super Mario 64 DS, Mario Kart 64, Super Smash Bros., Paper Mario, Mario Tennis, Mario Party 3, Dr. Mario, Super Mario Advance, Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2, Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Advance 3, Mario Kart, let's see, Mario Golf, Mario Pinball Land, Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, Mario Power Tennis, Mario Party 6, Mario Superstar Baseball, Yoshi Touch and Go, Mario Kart DS, Tetris DS, Mario Hoops 3 and 3, Super Paper Mario, Mario Strikers Charged, Mario Galaxy, Galaxy 2, Mario Kart Wii, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, New Super Mario Bros. U, Mario Sports Mix, Nintendo Land, Super Mario 3D Land, Super Mario 3D World, and it just keeps going.
Jeez.
Actually, so many fucking Mario games.
I want to circle around the monolith. You ever see the inside of these things?
Are they hollow?
They're
or
hollow.
are they... That's really interesting.
It's kind of hard to approach it when there's a bunch of fucking mobs everywhere, but basically...
Make a bet, idiot.
yeah, no, genius. This is peak Minecraft. Yeah, exactly. So, like, the inside is hollow, but then, like, the inside area that's hollow goes, like, down to the bedrock.
It's so weird.
I'll see if I can get a good view of one. Let me see if I find a spot to approach it from. Like, you can see coal on the fucking cliff sides. Oh, God, it is extremely fucking strange. Alright, hang on. Let's place down a fucking torch so I can actually see what the hell's going on. Okay, that is outside. What? That I need to go this way. Alright, let's observe the monolith. It should be visible right now. I should be getting into the body of the thing. damn. Alright, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna have to fucking make another pickaxe. Shit. Alright. I've still got my original wood pick on me. God, these things are fucking ridiculous looking. Those aren't chunk errors, these are monoliths. I'm trying to see, like, I want to get into the inside of one. Alright. These should be not hollow. If I remember correctly. Damn it. What? This shouldn't be solid, I don't get it. Splax, I'm confused.
Yeah?
These aren't supposed to be solid.
This is not looking very hollow to me. You lied to me.
You know, I think it's because I'm not at sea level.
Is it only hollow from sea level downwards?
Maybe. I'm not exactly sure, like, how that works.
We need to do some experimentation and figure out what was the lies of the fake news media.
Alright, hang on. Let's go down to sea level. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's only from sea level down. No, this isn't even sea level. This is like 72. Oh, that's weird. You can see the bedrock holes down there. Here, I'll turn the filter on so you guys can see better.
That is so weird.
God, that is creepy.
Oh, is that all water?
Yeah, it's water all the way down to the bedrock. That is creepy. Argrid, I already posted a screenshot on Twitter with the coordinates visible. God, that is so fucking weird. This gives me, like, extremely eerie vibes. Look at that. Genuine, delicious void water. Yeah, no, monoliths are weird as fuck. Alright, let's carry on, though. There might be some more nearby. Perhaps. God, yeah, it's always really strange. Alright, that's monolith number 4 that I've encountered. Okay. Well, that was certainly exciting. Beautiful. It's really crazy how nature just does that, you know? Should have brought some gur. What? This area looks kind of flat too. No, not flat enough. Sometimes they look like they're about to get close to monolith territory, but they just like don't ever reach it.
Yeah.
Alright, that's 4 monoliths in about 10%, so that means we should find a total of 40 monoliths on the whole walk. Oh shit, hey Argrid, you still here? We gotta figure out when to decorate the Christmas tree. We don't have much time. I'm not translating that right now, man. I'm walking. Arcrid, I don't know what that says. My dude. Oh, I need to get off this axis. I don't want to get fucking hit with a goddamn a stutter zone. L. The stutter zones are really fucking difficult to pinpoint. I need to ask somebody like how exactly they work and how to fix them. Ooh, a dungeon? Fuck yeah. Monolith and a dungeon. That's good. Oh, extra wheat. Alright, what kind of dungeon we got here? The Zamboni. Alright. Some more bread. Sure, I'll take it. Cool. It's always nice finding a dungeon. Maybe that's why Arkard's learning it, because Japanese is the superior language, clearly. Oh, is it this is the transliteration? Okay. That's hell yeah. Just like that one dude in my fucking World Border chat, D's Natsu. D's Natsu.
So wise man once said, Ligma.
Wise man say forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. Bleh. Must mess that quote up. Oh boy, another night cycle. I should... At least I'll fucking finish during the daytime. God. Oh boy. I'm in a suboptimal location right now. Jesus Christ. just try to not die to fucking creepers or some shit falling on my head. Which is very likely in these like cliffy environments. Jeez, I don't like mountains at nighttime for that reason. I mean, even forests can be detrimental because like shit can hide around trees. You know, people don't think they be like they are, but they do. I need to stop going this way. I'm getting too close to that stutter line. Hello there, sir. Woo! That was extremely ballsy of me. That classic creeper explosion sound, beautiful. Yeah, at least I can't be baby zombied, so that's nice. Shit. Ideally, I'd pass through that valley. Is it harder to walk to the corner border than it is to walk to the corner farmlands? Well, I don't know. I've never walked to the corner border. I'd imagine. Well, that's the longest possible, like, distance in modern Minecraft. So I don't know. I feel like that'd be extremely like difficult. Like it took me 6 months of just non-stop walking to reach the border. Like it would take you a pretty fucking long time to reach the corner border, even if you're going really fast. Like, that's more mental strain than anything else. I mean, shit, even reaching the corner farmland still takes you 8 months. That's a lot of mental strain, too. Shit. it's easier, but at the same time, no, because on modern, there are a lot of techniques to skyrocket your distance, but there's not many for old Minecraft. Having done both, I don't know. Modern just, I don't know, modern just doesn't have the same appeal that old Minecraft does. I think the difference is the Farlands. Nice. How long is it taking you to get to 1,000,000? Shit. 2 weeks? That's actually really good. You should be able to get there in a few months, though, if you continue at your pace. The movement at the 12,000,000 mark hurts your eyes? Yeah, I feel that. You're either gonna have to fix the issue or just deal with it. And 76. Alright. Hey, Splax. Splax. We're here. 1.2 million.
Good work.
Hell yeah. Whew. Alright, that's all that I fucking owed for the day. Although, alpha version. Thank you, Minecraft. I had no idea what version I was playing. Ugh.
Morbius Steve signing off.
I mean, I'll do another 15,000 tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I'll be back, Swags. Now that is all of the walking, though, because I'm fucking done, and honestly, I'm tired. But, as always, my dudes, thank you for walking, and take care.